Dennis Desrosiers grew up in New Liskeard, Ontario, and friends say a hockey stick has been in his hands for as long as they can remember.
I guess my first recollection of Dennis would be he and his brother walking in from the farm to play hockey with us on Saturday mornings.
The first player ever drafted by the original Saginaw Gears hockey team, he scored a record 60 goals during his first season, and by age 23 was the team's first All-Star.
Dennis obviously was one of the more skilled players as far as scoring goals. I think that's documented, but he was also one of the toughest players in the league, if you will.
Rosie scored a league record 38 points in 19 playoff games against Flint, Muskegon, and Toledo in 1 year. He was also captain of the Gears when they went for the Turner Cup Championship.
We ended up having quite a number of brawls with Kalamazoo and Muskegon, and I know Dennis always took on the tough players from the other teams.
Those fights led to 2,096 penalty minutes and some of the most notorious skirmishes on the ice.
While Dennis is going full speed and the stick's out about that far, the slap shot moment of my life, he goes by and he actually knocked 5 of these guys from leaning over, back into their seats, goes around past the net, out the Zamboni door, and disappears into the night. It was just absolutely phenomenal.
The hard-skating icer also played for the Clinton Comets, New Haven Nighthawks, and the Flint Generals before turning to coaching.
When we had big games coming up, you knew that everybody was going to give it all. He wouldn't allow you to slack off. Dennis was that type of leader on the ice and as a coach.
I happened to be at the press conference, I believe it was the summer of '83, where he was introduced as the coach of the Flint Generals, who then participated in the International Hockey League. And as a first-year coach, they actually won the Turner Cup, which I don't know that that's ever happened.
Rosie's aggressive nature didn't seem to calm during his coaching days.
I remember being a kind of a cocky reporter walking up to him after the news conference to get a soundbite afterwards, and I remember saying, well, you know, Mr. Desrosiers, of course, everyone talks about how this team is going to do, but, you know, what are you going to do to win to put people in the stands? And I thought he was going to pick me up and break me in half. I really did. He looked right through me.
Desrosiers would amass a 527, 483, 49, and 55 career coaching record with the Saginaw Generals, Saginaw Hawks, Saginaw Wheels, Flint Generals, Cincinnati Cyclones, Birmingham Bulls, Kalamazoo Wings, and the Saginaw Spirit.
There's a 20-year span where the man has coached at the professional level, which that in itself speaks a lot about, you know, the person.
It was a great experience working with Dennis. There's things that he taught me that I use every day in my work relationship, and I think it's very, very good that our community can embrace him this way, because in a very real sense, hockey wouldn't be hockey in Saginaw without Dennis.